Hello gamers, lesbians, and gig workers. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today it's your boy Nuggs. So while I am wearing a Shipt shirt with a Wendy's Baconator in the back, not a Baconator, but the 4 for $4 menu in the back, today the video is mostly not about either of these. Now Shipt, the end of the video will be about Shipt, but majority of this is going to be talking about Instacart in specific. So if you are an Instacart shopper and you're wearing kind of tight panties and they are prone to getting in bunches, I would suggest clicking off this video. Today I'm going to be talking about my opinion on the shopping app, specifically in comparison to food delivery and why I really don't like them at all. I think the concept is great, but for the most part the pay is just not worth it and it doesn't make sense. And no, I'm not just going to be sitting here for 10 minutes just complaining about the pay. I'm not like that. There are many other things I don't like about Instacart, but I'm going to start with a few things that I do. Something I like about Instacart is you drive less miles. When you're shopping for groceries instead of bringing people food, the orders are going to obviously pay a lot higher. Your average order on Instacart is like maybe $12 to $20, and the mileage is usually about the same as a DoorDash order. So you could get a $20 order only going, 5 miles. But most of the work comes from, let's say that order is 20 items, you got to go in the store and shop for all those items. So some people might like that. The more of the work is actually coming from going in the stores and shopping. Now again, with the shopping, that's another thing I do like, is that it is more skill-based than food delivery. When you're bringing somebody food, the only skill it takes is how many stop signs you can run, how many red lights you can run. But with Instacart, it's a little different because if you're a really fast shopper, you can get in there and get, 2-3 items a minute. Just go in there, bust them out. And if you're really, really fast, you can get paid really, really well. I'm not like that. I'm pretty damn slow, I'll be honest. But yeah, with DoorDash, a lot of the times it's like you get bottlenecked by how slow the restaurants are or how busy the traffic is, but that doesn't really happen on Instacart. The only thing that you might be bottlenecked by is, the store being out of a lot of items, so you have to spend a bunch of time trying to contact the customer, which that is a pain in the butt. But yeah, that being said, that's about the only good things I have to say about Instacart. So now this is the part when I take Instacart and imagine there's a toilet right here and I'm going to absolutely poop on it. Every single time I open up the Instacart app, there is no orders. This is not planned or anything. I have no idea what's going to be on, but let's go ahead and open up Instacart. Right now, let's see how many orders there are and if they're good, right? All right, it's 6 p.m. right now on a Friday night. Let's go ahead and screenshot that so I can show you. 2143 Cincinnati, which by the way, that alone is about 30 minutes from here. It's going to be 32 items. Okay, whatever, for 12 miles. So that's fucking terrible. And that's one order right now, right? One order. Frequency in orders, they're not there. During busy times, there might be 7 or 8 orders, right? But they're not good. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at some of the orders. I ran my phone the other day and screenshotted every single order that I got. And I screenshotted all of them to see the mileage, the items, and obviously how much it pays. So let's assume that once you finally get to the cashier or the self-checkout, let's assume that process takes 5 minutes. Let's assume the process of putting all the groceries out to your car, putting the cart back, getting everything ready to go. Let's assume that takes 5 minutes. And let's assume that it takes 5 minutes to drop off the order once you get to the customer's house. And lastly, let's also assume that one item takes 1 minute to shop for. This one's $7, so that's the base pay for Instacart, meaning there is no tip. 36 items. So according to what I have here, this would take 51 minutes to complete for a $7 payout. Look at these two orders right here, $18 for 31 items, but it's 2 different orders for 6 miles. So this would take about an hour, assuming I was already there. And that's another thing too, is because this store right here is going to be an 8-mile drive from where I'm at. So it's going to take me 8 miles to get there, which is not that big of a deal, but then it really ends up being 14 miles. This was one of the better orders we've seen, right? This one's pretty fucking laughable. $13.92 for 16 miles, not to mention the store is 45 miles away. So I don't even know why it's showing me that. But even if I was there, even if I was at the store with the order, 16 miles for $13.92. They can get fucked themselves. This one is $11 for 47 items, meaning this order would take over an hour. You know, another thing we have to consider is that a lot of people tip based on percentage. So let's say out of these 41 items, you know, 3 of them needed refunded or something like that, right? You couldn't find all the items, they had some stuff out of stock. That takes away from your pay. That's just insane to me. So likely that could not even be $11 for the hour's worth of work. This one is $11.10 for 41 items, again, over an hour's worth of work, or just about. And the worst part is that people actually take these, right? Several times while I was trying to screenshot these orders, I saw that people already took the batch. Well, I really feel bad for those people because I don't know why they did that. I don't know if they're a masochist or if they just enjoy, you know, community service or what's going on, but something's not going on in there. So anyways, $9.17 for 45 items. Are you freaking serious? Another thing, let's talk about the high-paying orders, okay? So most of the orders hover, like I said, around probably $12 to $20, but the orders that are $20, a lot of the times are stacked together, where you have 2 separate batches, right? So keeping these orders together, we have Billy and Bob, all right? I gotta keep Bob's items on one side and Billy's on the other, and when I move my cart, sometimes the orders slide together, and it's not that big of a deal, it really isn't. The biggest part is when you get to the cashier. I tried to explain to them several times, listen, I need these orders separated. Could you maybe tie one of the bags or something like that? And half the time they end up fucking it up. There was one time I had 3 different orders, which is a whole new game. You don't even want to do those orders, but I had 3 different orders and it took me 15 minutes in my car of going on the app and seeing what customer had what items to fix it because they had just thrown everything together, which it's just beyond me. Let's say an offer that's crazy high, it could take you 2 hours to do, but maybe it's $40, right? I see them and they're taken instantly. Like I can't even blink. And I was just waiting for something, and it came up, it said like $40 for 60 items or something like that. Came up and instantly it was gone. I'm not gonna say right away, well, that's probably a bot, but it probably fucking was. Yeah, the fact that bots are taking these orders and it's just not a feel-good experience with Instacart. I don't really mind the shopping, but I do mind shopping for a crazy high amount of items or multiple orders in the same cart just to maybe make, you know, 10 to 15 bucks an hour. It's just really not that good. I could go all day about all the screenshots I found of orders that were just abysmal, but I'm not gonna do that, or this video might literally be an hour. Now, there is no acceptance rate on Instacart, but it kind of reminds me of DoorDash, where I kind of have to decline, let's say, 80 orders to get 20 good ones. But with Instacart, what that means is you might have 2 to 3 good offers throughout a single day. So if you want to make $11 an hour, by all means, you can work for Instacart, or you could go to McDonald's, or you could pick up change on the street, could become a fat hooker, I don't know. That wasn't funny. That being said, I'm going to give Shipt a chance. Now, I already gave Shipt a chance. I already went out today. So I'll show you what I did today. And if I ever get tipped on any of the orders I did, I'll also show that. Enjoy my shifting, guys. Alrighty, Shipt heads, shoppers, gig workers, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're both wearing Shipt shirts. How romantic. So she's a Shipt shopper, but I have not been a Shipt shopper. I just took an offer right here. I don't know if it's good, but it's 47 items for $14 to $19. Now, obviously, Shipt, they tip on your service, they tip after, or they don't. But that's sort of the game we gotta play, I suppose. So I'm gonna go out there and do a good job, but I do have a helper, I'm not gonna lie.
It's legal this time.
Alright, here it is. We're at the Meijer. Ready to do some shopping. I'm not very good at this, that's why I'm bringing Kayla. Yeah, I'm ready to do it. Moment of truth. Voila, they look perfect. Look at me going above and beyond. Alrighty guys, so that order took about an hour to complete. Just getting there and then doing the shopping. It was 47 items. So again, let's go ahead and deliver it. I know that I might not see a tip for a week or I might never see a tip. Regardless, let's just go do the best service we can. That's right? Right?
Right.
Today on Shipt, I completed 3 different orders, and every single one was a prepaid order where all I had to do was go to the self-checkout and scan a code and then basically bag up my order. But during every single, yes, all 3 Shipt orders that I did, it came up with this error message at the very end when I tried to check out the order. It said there were processing issues with the following items, and they must have just picked a ticket out of a raffle, which selected random items that would not go through. As you can see, Kraft Classic Ranch fat-free salad dressing and lean cuisine buffalo style chicken. Shipt wanted no part of those, so even after rescanning several times or even trying to substitute, it just would not let me use these items. It wouldn't let me. I don't know, it happened every single time. It just picked random items. Of course, it waits until I get to the checkout too, so I don't know if this is a common thing. It's incredibly frustrating. It really was. I was pretty damn mad. All right, guys, I won't lie. That was pretty freaking miserable. Like, the fact that they let a customer order something that they knew that wouldn't go through, that would not process, the fact that they let them order that and then just kind of throw it on me to say, hey, sorry, and it makes me look like a dumbass probably to the customer, because it probably makes them think, well, they're just lazy or they couldn't figure the app out. But no, it's all Shipt's fault. But no, they won't be the ones to tell the customer. But that's my rant. Anyways, that's fucking horseshit. This does not feel good. We did 3 orders. One of them has tipped so far, and just a few hours later, the tip was $3, which makes the total for my whole day $46.21. And this was about 4.5 hours of work. Now, that sounds really bad because that's like $10 an hour, but maybe the other 2 customers will tip. I have no idea. So let's say they were to tip maybe $10, then it would look a little bit better, but that's assuming a lot, so who knows. If they do tip, I will leave a comment though.
Can I take your order, please?
Carl, what do you want? You gotta eat to keep your strength up, man.
Hey, I'll take a number 9, fat boy.
Give me a number 9, just like his. Let me get a number 6 with extra dip.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.